Hello, my name is Tiffany, and I want to give a review on the new, well, it's not new, but a new drug that they're using for bipolar depression. Is called Latuda. I was diagnosed with bipolar 2 in 2010 after going through years of clinical depression, dysthymic disorder, and postpartum depression. So I had been on a lot of different types of medications and mood stabilizers. And anybody that's been on this journey, you can start off with medications and then, they stop working for whatever reason. So, I've been on Prozac, I've been on Wellbutrin, I've been on Lexapro, I've been on the mood stabilizers, Topamax, Lamictal, and it's probably some more stuff that I probably forgot because it's been a lot of different medications over the years. But probably in the last 3 to 4 years, I've been really compliant with my medication regimen, and I noticed that my mood is better when I stay on medication. Even though I like being off of medication because, medication to a degree for me, it kind of, it kind of deadens you down a little bit. It kind of, like right now I feel like mellow and chill, where usually I feel like my personality is more like popping, like boom, boom, boom. But now I feel a little bit more mellowed out. So with the Latuda, I noticed when I first started taking it, I was on the lowest milligram, which is 20. And it was really a mild help as far as with my depression and my mood. I felt really calm for a really long time. I didn't feel upset or overly anxious. I didn't feel like my moods were swinging. And it's been about 2 months that I was on the lowest milligram. And then over the last couple of weeks, because things had started happening in my life that became more stressful, I found myself not being focused at work. I found myself kind of running. My thoughts were racing, different things like that. Crying spells, the mood with the attacks, and, just talking and just a lot of different things. So I recommended, that I get bumped up. So my psychiatrist actually bumped me up 20 milligrams. So I'm actually on 40 now. And the first couple of days going up to 40 was going up 20. From 20 to 40 was really hard. I felt like it was somebody literally sitting on my head for 2 days, just something pressure on my brain, and it just felt like I couldn't do anything but I'm not crying, my eyes are watering. Come in and go to sleep after work, because with Latuda you take it at night and it kind of has a sedative effect, but I was just tired all that day. It was like I couldn't level out, I couldn't balance out. But now, after about 4 days of being on the 40s, I actually see the level out. My mood is stable. I don't kind of like how I feel kind of flat, but I'm okay with it. It's like, I don't want to feel turned up, and I don't want to be turned up. So I guess the flat mood is okay. I don't feel tired. I don't feel lethargic. It's an antipsychotic, so which means it's not an antidepressant, it's not a mood stabilizer, but I guess through clinical trials it's been okay to treat people with the bipolar, or specifically the bipolar depression. I went through a class called DBT, dialectic behavior therapy, for 10 days, and it was like an outpatient, like an inpatient outpatient thing where you could go home. It was called partial hospitalization. And one of the things that the doctor said is that now they're seeing people with the symptoms of bipolar a lot different than what we see on TV and how people portray bipolar people, where you see people that are just like, as I say, on the ziggity boom, which is just like everywhere, and they're just all over the place. You can't calm them down. And then they hit these lows where it's like boom. And they said what they're seeing now is more elevated, less elevated mood and more down mood. So the depression lasts a lot longer. And then what they might call the hypomanic, or the manic part that they always call the mania, they don't see as often as they used to. Not saying that people don't still have it, but as more and more people get diagnosed with bipolar, they see more and more of the depression really prevalent. So they're trying to treat the depression of a bipolar person a lot better. And so I guess taking people off of a mood stabilizer and an antidepressant, if they find a drug that works and you only have to take one pill as compared to taking multiple pills or a cocktail of different pills, the symptoms are less. So I can say that I am doing okay on Latuda. I don't have a major problem with it. We will see. Like I said, it's only been about 2 months that I've been on the drug, and it's only been about 4 days that I've gone up in as far as with my my milligrams. So I'm on 40 now. And I've never been on a lot of medication. I've never been on the highest dose. I always kind of fall on the lower end of a pill. It's kind of like for me just to knock the edge off, because, you know, my symptoms are never really extreme or grandiose. So, but anyway, thank you for listening to this video. And if you have any comments or you'd like to ask any questions, I would be more than happy to answer anything if I can. Thank you, and have a good night. A good day. Bye.